In the main event, submission specialist Andrew Stewart has spent years building his case as a title contender. Standing in his way is Zayne, the rising contender who's made a habit of upsetting expectations. In the co-main event, Jake Woodley brings his undefeated momentum against David Wright's experience and resilience. Another middleweight showdown where a standout performance could change everything. 4 leading middleweight prospects, 1 division searching for its next challenger. And tonight, 1 moment could earn a shot at gold. Live from Freedom Hall in Louisville, Kentucky, LFA 235 starts now.
The LFA Octagon returns to the Bluegrass State in a city rich in combat sports history, Louisville, Kentucky. From inside the iconic Freedom Hall, where the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali, made his professional debut, this is LFA number 235. What's up, LFA Nation? Welcome to the Legacy Fighting Alliance on Vice TV. Ron Kruk, thrilled to be joined by UFC great and the newly retired Gilbert Burns, who always floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. Welcome back, my man.
Thank you, my brother. It's great to be here. I'm glad that they called me to do this. It's an amazing night of fights, and I'm so excited.
Absolutely. Tonight we have a 4-man title eliminator middleweight tournament going down in both the main and co-main event, with our former middleweight champion Joe Cropscott moving on to this summer's Contender Series. The middleweight title is vacant. 4 men will battle it out tonight, with the winners setting themselves up perfectly for a championship fight. Let's begin in the main event, where Kentucky's own Andrew Stewart locks horns with Zayne from Indiana. Both men are riding impressive win streaks. Gilbert, let's talk about Andrew Stewart first. Stewie has won back-to-back fights in the LFA Octagon and 6 of 7. This man loves to throw his hands. He has 4 first-round finishes, and 3 of those, Gilbert, came in under a minute 20. This guy can end up his opponent's evening quickly.
This guy can crack. I'm so excited to watch Stewart. This guy has a nasty right hand. Whenever he touches, those guys go down. He's very, very excited. He show up on the weigh-ins, dressed up. That guy is looking good. He's UFC ready. This guy is a monster, and I'm so excited for this fight. He brings on, he's on fire, he's hungry. So that fight is gonna be a fireworks one. I'm so excited for this one.
He can also get it done on the ground. Sneaky submissions from the purple belt in BJJ. Well, his opponent, Zayne from Indiana, this guy's a finisher too. He has 4 finishes in his 5 wins. He has reeled off 4 consecutive wins, Gilbert, and he looked impressive in his LFA debut back in March, scoring a standing RNC submission win.
Wow, Havener is a jiu-jitsu guy. He's a finisher, got great jiu-jitsu. He says he's getting better on the feet. He's getting more confident, but his jiu-jitsu is bread and butter. And that's a fight. We have a great fight. Grappler versus striker. This guy is a high-level grappler. Look for finish on the bottom, on top. He don't care. He's very confident in his jiu-jitsu. Both guys looking for a finish, and we got a great main event in our hands with a grappler versus a striker.
Well, the first matchup of our 4-man middleweight tournament tonight is going to be a banger as well. Matching up Jake Woodley and David Wright. Jake Woodley, the former Oklahoma wrestler and the smoke. Jake Woodley training with the great Rafael Lovato Jr. in Oklahoma, and the milkman Jake Woodley training with Jackson Wink MMA down in Albuquerque. Gilbert, let's break down David Wright first. This is a guy who has not tasted defeat in over 2 years. He's going for his 7th consecutive victory. He is extremely well-rounded and athletic. 6 wins, 3 wins via knockout, 3 wins via submission.
David Wright is a monster. The smoke, he came to kill Cliff to help Gregory Rodriguez. This guy is so explosive. Get a great mentor, Rafael Lovato. You saw heavy hands, good jiu-jitsu, good striking, completely packaged, so aggressive, so explosive, very strong, and he's hungry. Yesterday he said, I'm looking for the finish. I want to get the country. I want to fight for the title. This guy is very, very hungry. I'm looking for so much for this co-main event.
6 wins, 6 finishes for Wright. Well, the man standing across the octagon from him is the former All-American wrestler from Oklahoma, Jake Woodley. He has yet to lose, Gilbert, since he started training down in Albuquerque at Jackson Wink and with Coach Greg Jackson and Michael Winklejohn. He has won 7 of 8 fights, Gil, coming into tonight.
The Milkman Woodley. This guy is a high-level D1 wrestler. He said everybody that he fights, he's gonna take down, looking to a better. He said, oh, I'm getting better on my ground and pound. I want to get a finish. And guess what? These guys train together. That's what get me more interested on these fights. They train together, so they know a little bit about each other. The Smoke's very confident, but so is the Milkman. This guy is a high-level wrestler. He said he want to showcase his wrestling. I'm very hyped to be here. I'm dope. Like, it's a great night, and I'm so excited to be here.
The Milkman has been delivering. There's no doubt about it. There's such an impressive list of former LFA middleweight champions that are now killing it in the UFC, from Erik Anders to Brendan Allen.
Robocop, Fluffy Hernandez.
Yes, of course. It goes on. And these 4 middleweights battling it out in this tournament tonight are looking to follow in the footsteps of those former champions and get to the UFC next. That is the main and co-main event. Let's check out the rest of the matchups here at LFA number 235. 4 can't miss matchups make up the rest of this loaded card, including local favorite from right here in Louisville, the famous Will Davis taking on undefeated Wilson Lopshire from Indiana. Gilbert, give us your show stealer and the potential fight of the night.
Oh, we have some great fights tonight, but I'm going with the Jimmie versus David Richardson. I think that fight's gonna be explosive. Jimmie Pace is crazy. That guy went to Brazil, not to Rio, not to São Paulo. He went to the Curitiba. Romo, Anderson Silva, Vanderlei Silva, these guys, a lot of respect when they go to Curitiba. And David Richardson, that guy was training his garage, crazy training. Now he got a boxing coach. They said he want to show up his boxing skills, so it's going to be a crazy fight. Those guys very athletic. Remind me of, rest in peace, Anthony Rumble Johnson. Those guys
yeah, they're massive.
Big and explosive, so I'm excited for this one.
We are expecting fireworks to kick off the evening here in Louisville, Kentucky. Two more middleweights to keep an eye on, fighting at a catchweight tonight of 190 pounds. David Richardson and Jimmie Pace Jr. David Richardson is 34 years old, and Jimmie Pace Jr. is 4 years younger. Pace Jr. 4 inches taller, but it's Richardson with the slight reach advantage. Now, to kick off LFA number 235, here's the voice of the LFA Octagon, Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live around the world tonight from the historic Freedom Hall here in Louisville, Kentucky for LFA 235 Stewart versus Havener. Tonight's event is presented by Monster Energy, Dimebit.com, and OnlyFans. These bouts are sanctioned by the Kentucky Boxing and Wrestling Commission, overseen tonight by Executive Director Matt Bird. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we kick off LFA 235 with this contest scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds and an LFA catchweight at 190 pounds, presented to you tonight by the Crown Plaza Louisville, the official hotel partner of LFA 235. And now, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, this mixed martial artist stands 6'2", weight in 190 pounds. He holds an 8-2 professional record with 5 wins coming by way of knockout and 3 wins by way of submission. Training independently, fighting out of Miami, Florida, Big Box, Jimmie Pace Jr. His opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is a freestyle fighter, standing 5'10", weighing in 189 pounds. He holds a 4-5 professional record with 1 win coming by way of submission. Representing Sparrow Boxing Club, fighting out of Radcliffe, Kentucky, David "Godbody" Richardson. Your referee in charge, Chris Kinman.
Gentlemen, we remember the rules in the back. Protect yourself at all times. Obey me at all times. Got any questions, blue? Questions, red? Want to touch them up now? Touch them up. Go back to your corners.
Jimmie Pace Jr., the favorite in this catchweight matchup, coming in with an 8-2 record, and David Richardson is your underdog. We are set to go. A catchweight of 190 pounds and Gilbert Burns fight of the night. Yeah, these two are massive. I'm with you. It looks like I'm looking at Anthony Rumble Johnson here.
Wow, Big Bucky started already with the calf kick. I think this is going to be very explosive.
Pace
Wow.
Jr. with the gray shorts and blue tape. Richardson red tape and green trunks.
Wow. Cass is king on this fight. Whoever survived those first rounds, they have more cardio. Look at that. Oh my God.
Jimmie Pace Jr. unbeaten in over 2 years. The former D2 football player making his LFA debut, going for his 6th win in a row. But it's Richardson who's got him up against the cage wall. He circles out. Both men clinching up. 2 massive middleweights.
Richardson is a freaking tractor. That guy's a tank. He looked like a running back. Oh
100%. That's well said.
But Big Bucks is being there. He's done that. He almost got to the contender series, so I think he has a little bit of the higher IQ, higher level, more experience.
Beautiful takedown from David Richardson, riding back-to-back wins, going for a victory here in his home state.
Wow.
And now he's on the back of Jimmie Pace Jr.
Yep. That was a beautiful takedown. Well timing. Now he got a good control on top. He's collected. He's calm. I like it. You know, he doesn't get a lot of experience. He said he was training in his garage. Now he got a coach. Now he got a good trainer. He's more confident. He's more relaxed. And he's showing a little bit.
Pace Jr. was back up and he's back on the ground. And now it's Richardson attacking that neck with 3 minutes to go in the opening round.
Yeah, but Jimmie Pace went to Brazil. That's what I was saying wrong.
Not for vacation, right?
Not for vacation. Not to Rio de Janeiro Carnival. Not to São Paulo.
Where I would go.
That guy went to freaking Curitiba to train. A lot of respect to these guys.
So much history there.
So much history. All the shooter boxing, Shogun Rua, Anderson Silva, Vanderlei Silva, he was there training, getting the experience. So a lot of respect to these guys.
Oh, wow. God. 2. Pace Jr. with 5 victories via knockout. Richardson, 1 submission. He's been searching for finishes. He's got 3 decisions. He gets another takedown.
Wow. That's a tackle football takedown. Oh my God.
Man,
like
and if he gets on your back, you're going to feel it. That's a lot of weight.
For sure. And where you out, you're getting takedown. You have to work your way up. That takes a little bit the power away from Pace Jr., from Big Bucks. If you keep getting takedowns, it's going to be hard for you to get a finish.
2 takedowns for Richardson in this 3, I think you're right, in the first round.
And good control right there, taking his time. I like it. We know these guys said, and I believe in that, bro. I was training in my garage. You know, it didn't have a lot of coaching. Didn't have. Oh my God! Look at that. Another takedown. 4 takedowns already. Good control. I think Richardson did a good job finding a coach, getting the skills, because he's a look at his body. That guy is a monster already. If he gets the skill set, if he get a coach that show him the way, look, he's looking good.
And he only started training MMA about 5 years ago. He's a wrestler, wrestled at NAIA Campbellsville University here in Kentucky. He was a Mid-South Conference champion and a tournament qualifier. Under a minute to go, opening round.
And I like he's staying calm. He step back, take a deep breath, looks in shape.
And according to Dime Bet, the official online betting partner of the LFA, Jimmie Pace Jr. was a minus 1250 favorite. So Pace Jr., a big favorite. Richardson with another takedown, looking to shock the world. Coming up on 30 seconds to go.
Wow, these guys look very, very strong. These guys is that kind of. He's the kind of guy that the coach wanted. You know, if that guy gets disciplined, get a good coach, he go for it. That guy is crazy athleticism. Like, oh my God, he's gifted, you know, crazy athleticism.
And we talked about the four-man middleweight tournament in the co and main event, but the winner of this, you know, if they make a statement, they suddenly get themselves into the title fight conversation as well.
I like it, I like it. So far, so good. What a first round that we have.
Both men back to their stools, and I was just noticing both breathing pretty heavy, Gilbert, as we check out the highlights in that opening frame.
Look at that takedown. We're gonna look for that takedown. Oh my God.
Beautiful level change,
wow,
and
timing.
Delivers. Yeah.
Look at that lift.
Oh my gosh.
That's over 200 pounds, easy lifting.
And it's Jimmie Pace Jr., who's the former football player. Richardson looks like a linebacker there.
Wow, he looked like a linebacker. Wow. And Big Bucks with more experience. Let's see how he's going to recover, because he lost that round. Yeah, I mean, on my scorecard, it's not official, but I think he lost that round. And let's see, cardio is king. When those guys are that explosive, that strong, cardio is king. Let's see who's going to come back. Let's see the adjust that they're going to do.
Yeah, Gilbert, and both these men extremely muscle-bound. Takes a lot of oxygen. And so I think you're spot on. Cardio could be a big factor as we get ready for round number 2. Big round for David Richardson, Ratcliffe, Kentucky. And Jimmie Pace Jr. representing Miami, Florida.
That was a good one, too. Nice.
Oh, and Richardson on the break. Nice little slips that hook through.
Richardson's confident. He said he's going to show up in his boxing. He's trying, you know.
And now it's Pace Jr. looking for the takedown. Nice sprawl from Richardson, fending off the single leg attempt from Pace Jr.
That's a good defense so far. Good sprawl. Almost grabbed the cage. He didn't grab, but he almost grabbed the cage.
What balance by David Richardson. I thought he was down on the ground for sure, Gilbert.
Now for sure, cardio's king. Whoever has the more cardio, more in the tank, is going to do good on this fight. Let's see now, because now they big boys, big muscle guys. Now they clinching, they wrestling.
Yeah.
Let's see the cardio.
Extremely close round when it came to strikes. Both men landing 16 total strikes, but it was Richardson the more accurate with 59% of the strikes landing.
Another beautiful takedown for Richardson with the top control. Coach getting a little bit more excited, but yes.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a good fight so far. Better control from Richardson. And whoever put the money on Richardson.
Yeah, there's some excited people right
they're
now.
About to bank him right now, because Big Bucks was a heavy favorite, right?
Yes, sir. Pace Jr., a huge favorite. Now Richardson on the back of Pace Jr. You know, this is where Richard said he's going to submit him or knock him out here in the second round. Thought he would be open to a guillotine. You know, and Richardson also said he's never been taken down in his career. That is insane in 9 professional fights.
And he's still clear. He still have a great takedown defense and took him down, 5 times already. So beautiful wrestling display for Richardson.
Now, Jimmie Pace Jr. is a late addition to this card. He took this fight only 9 days ago, but he said, listen, stay ready, start ready, I'm ready, there's no doubt about it. He did not respect the power of David Richardson. He says, you know, listen, I don't want to wrestle with him, but he felt that he could attack the calf. And he said, listen, if he gets me down, I will submit him. But it's been Richardson scoring the takedowns and then being dominant on the ground.
Yeah, and making a name for his nickname, God Body. He said God give his body, and that's a freaking that's a compliment because he's looking fresh. Look at these takedowns.
Beautiful level change, and Richardson looking for another takedown.
And that was the first defense from Big Bucks with a good defense, because every shot that Richard did, he finished. That was the first defense. Let's see how he's going to react after those defenses.
We are halfway through this second round. Both men swinging wildly. Nice jab by Pace Jr. And he pushes Richardson back, and now Muay Thai clinch. Nice little left hook from Pace Jr. on the break.
Pace Jr. is doing a good job right now, hitting him hard, good takedown defense. Now he's going to start looking for the finish. Now that he should kind of get a little tired, and then miss the takedowns, that's a good opportunity for Big Bucks to start putting on the work and making the God Body tired.
Well said. Pace Jr. with 5 big knockout wins. Also has 3 submissions, 100% finishing rate.
Yeah, Jim Pace doing a good job right now. I like the clinch, I like the punches, I like the takedown defense. Look, showing up the Cody T by Muay Thai with a good clinch, good knees.
Exactly right. About a minute left in round 2, and it's Richardson that plants Pace Jr. back on the canvas.
That was another takedown. That takedown was on the right time, good timing, and he was just about to get tired, and that takedown came in the good timing for Richardson.
Absolutely. Richardson now with 5 takedowns out of 7 attempts according to our stats, and 4 of 5 in the first and 1 for 2 here in the second.
Wow. Now he's keeping that control in the back. Big Bucks is wasting a lot of energy trying to get up right there. He got 10 seconds. That was a closer round. That was a very close round. Jed's going to have trouble in this one. That could go either way. Big Bucks did a lot of damage on the feet. Good takedown defense, but
yes,
Richardson finished good. Finish with a takedown. That is a hard one to score.
I agree. That was a pretty tight round. Richardson did get the takedown. He did have almost a minute of ground control. Yeah, look. So we look into the corners, Gilbert.
Yeah, Big Bucks looks very tired. So is Richardson. And like I said in the beginning, cardio is king. Let's see on the third round who the real wins, Sometimes it's a war fight, Sometimes you gotta go to your heart. Look at that takedown. Look at that.
The power. Just ragdolls Jimmie Pace Jr. to the ground.
And that was a good combination. Look at that. Good jab, good left hook, good defense.
That was impressive by Pace Jr.
That was another good takedown for Richardson. Landed on top and finished on top. That was a close, very close round. Hard to judge this round, and we're going to the last round.
LFA mainstay, our ring girl Kayla here in Louisville, Kentucky, and LFA number 235 from Freedom Hall, as we will enter into the third round here between these two middleweights who are fighting at a catchweight. Jimmie Pace Jr. breathing heavily. Who's got enough gas left in the tank here in the third round?
Nice. Jimmie Pace has been, he got a dig deep, so he was taking a couple of deep breaths.
Sure was. Richardson with 1 minute and 35 seconds of ground control in that second round.
Richardson's taking his time, ready to explode. Look at that right hand.
It's the, oh my gosh, one of those lands, and it is a good night.
But I like he's being calm, relaxed, taking his time, controlling the distance, trying to load up a couple big punches, but being smart. I like.
Pace Jr. outstriking Richardson 30-26.
Nice. Big Bucks got to go forward. That second round is up in the air. First round was clear for Richardson. Big Bucks got to go do something,
1 minute gone in the third round.
Oh my God, that left hook, he throw the sink, he throw the buffet, he throws everything.
Did you say the sink and the buffet?
The buffet, everything.
Yes. Little bit of everything.
Wow.
clinch up and we will reset. I've been very impressed with David Richardson and his game plan. Wrestling background. Oh, well, Pace Jr. coming in and Richardson sprawls.
Wow. He's still 100% defense on that takedown. We still never got taken down. That was great defense.
Yeah, that is an amazing stat. And you said it, you know, Richardson comes in with an upside-down record, but he said he took some fights early in his career he was not happy with. Gilbert, you mentioned now, it's a perfect timing. He has a new boxing coach, and really, if he can make a statement and get a win here in his LFA debut, his career will be definitely turning around.
100%, especially against Jimmie Pace, the guy that was very close to get the Contender Series, has a great record, went to Brazil, so he's gonna win a lot of experience if he get this fight. He's gonna rock a little bit now.
Yeah, Gilbert, that uppercut from Pace Jr. on the break landed, and now it's Pace Jr. fending off the single leg, but not out of trouble yet. And there's another takedown for Richardson, and I liked how he rolled and ended up on top.
What a specimen. That guy is strong, explosive, good wrestling, good IQ. He needed that takedown. He was slowing down, getting tired, and look at what he does. He gets on top, gets the control. Honestly, that was not the fight that I was expecting. I was expecting those guys going crazy, banging.
Yeah.
That is a high level of skills from David Richardson.
2 minutes left here in the final round. And David Richardson looking to make a statement here tonight in his LFA debut.
There's a great control, great takedowns. Big Bucks gotta do something spectacular. Man, that guy's a specimen.
He really is. I mean, because Jimmie Pace Jr. at 6'2", 190, he's a big man, but it's Richardson, the 5'10" fighter, that's just been controlling Pace Jr. and really a very impressive game plan.
Yep. Ragdoll him, any takedown, anytime, pick him up, take him down, double leg, single leg, body locks. Wow, what a display of wrestling, great takedowns, calmness. Now he's very calm, even though he's against the cage, he still remain calm.
And now it's Pace Jr. with under a minute to go. The knockout specialist has an opportunity. I hear Pace Jr.'s corner yelling, "Take the fight, Jimmie. It is yours." 45 to go.
Wow. David Richardson with a good IQ, turning, getting out of the cage, put Jimmie Pace against the cage, get the control. Wow.
All it takes is one big shot from Pace Jr. You could be looking up at the lights. Beautiful level change from Richardson, ducks under the shot. Pace Jr. continuing the onslaught as time winding down in the final round. Oh!
Wow, what a fight.
Back and forth, and both these big men are spent.
What a fight.
Richardson and Pace Jr. making their LFA debuts tonight.
I like the Richardson with the new coach, giving him a good instruction, making him calm, collected, using his wrestling when he needed. That was a great display of technique. Richardson going to the next level, getting a big win against a nice opponent, high-level opponent, showing his skills. He showed that he's not that guy on the garage anymore. He has a coach, has a good future. I like it. The guy's a freaking linebacker, a crazy body guy, very strong, explosive. This guy with a little bit more work, he's going to be a lot of trouble on that division. Look at the sprawl, great sprawl. Great takedowns, look at that takedown. There's another, look at that takedown, oh my God. Wow, what a strong guy, explosive. I love this fight. It was a great fight. Good
big
control.
win or round for David Richardson. The judge's decision is next.
Good fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. One judge scores this bout 29-28, Pace Jr. One judge scores this bout 29-28, Richardson. And your third judge scores this bout 29-28 for your winner by split decision, David "Godbody" Richardson.
Split decision, a little surprising there, Gilbert, but David Richardson remains perfect in his home state.
Yep. Should I go talk to the judges or let it go?
Third, no, let's let it go. I need you the rest of the broadcast. We can't get you kicked out of here. I'd still got the fighting spirit. I love it. But David Richardson, huge win. He evens up his record now at 5-5 and really made a statement here tonight. 8 for 9 with his takedowns, and maybe the big key of the matchup, Gilbert, was 3 minutes and 58 seconds of ground control once he got Pace Jr. down.
Beautiful takedown. And I like that David Richardson's got a coach right now. Man, this guy is a tractor. He's a monster. If he got skills, I love to have a student like that. So I think the coach is very proud. Look better. Look that improved so much. And I like that this guy got his record even, because the record doesn't translate to the fighter that he is and the skills that he can develop.
Barely catching our breath from UFC Freedom 250 at the White House, the promotion returns to the fight capital of the world, Las Vegas, for another UFC fight night. Top 5 flyweight contenders clash when Manel Kape battles with Tioji Horiguchi, with the winner taking a step closer to challenging for UFC gold. 5 former LFA athletes will enter into the octagon tomorrow night, including the former LFA women's bantamweight champ and BJJ GOAT, Bia Mesquita, who captured LFA gold in June of 2025 and has won her first 2 fights in the UFC. And Gilbert Melendez trained and Contender Series Season 7 winner, Hyder Amil. LFA continues to develop the next generation of UFC stars. Action rolls on. Coming up, the Raging Cajun Bryce Woerner looks to keep his unbeaten streak alive and make it 4 straight wins to begin his career. But looking to foil that plan is the second Calvert to fight on tonight's card, Erik Calvert from Batesville, Arkansas. Stick around, because LFA number 235 is just getting started. in Louisville, Kentucky, in iconic Freedom Hall, where Muhammad Ali made his professional debut inside this building in 1960, defeating Tony Hunsaker in a 6-round decision. Well, the Calverts are definitely a fighting family. Scott Calvert fought on tonight's preliminary card and just came up short, but now his brother, Erik, enters the octagon next. Ring reporter Carissa Maxwell has more. Hey, Carissa.
Hey, Ron, thanks. It's rare to have brothers fight on a card, but tonight the Calvert brothers will be sharing the cage on this same night for the 8th time. Now, like you said, unfortunately, Scott did not get it done during the prelims, but I checked in with him after he cleared medicals, and he was in good spirits, and he said he's just ready to turn the tide and cheer for his brother. Now, when I asked him if he thinks his brother's going to feel that pressure now to get the job done after seeing his brother lose for the first round TKO, he said, "No, ma'am, my brother does not feel that pressure. He's going to bring home the bag, and he is going to get it done." I also had to check in with Mom, who is also in good spirits and ready to cheer on Erik, who just made his cage walk. So it is so great to see the support from the Calvert family here tonight for, again, the 8th time. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Carissa. Gilbert Burns, you have never fought on an MMA card with your brother, but some jiu-jitsu tournaments, right?
Yes.
You didn't like it, did you?
No, a lot of freaking pressure. I don't like it at all.
All right, well, let's now check out the numbers. Here is the tail of the tape, powered by Jack in the Box. Both young guns, 22 years old. Erik Calvert is an inch taller and has a 2.5-inch reach advantage. Both men weighed in just over 125 pounds. Inside to Mike Kendall.
Fight fans, this contest is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA Flyweight division, brought to you tonight by Jack in the Box. We don't make it until you order it. And now, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This jiu-jitsu specialist stands 5'8", weighted 125.6 pounds. He holds a 5-3 professional record, with all 5 wins coming by way of submission. Representing Without Limits MMA, fighting out of Batesville, Arkansas, Erik Lyle Calvert. His opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is a wrestler and striker standing 5'7", weighted 125.4 pounds. He holds a 3-0 professional record, with 1 win coming by way of knockout and 2 by way of submission. Representing Nashville MMA, fighting out of Nashville, Tennessee, by way of DeRidder, Louisiana, Bryce, the Raging Cajun Woerner. Your referee, Sean Spath.
Hey guys, we went over the rules in the locker room. Make sure you obey my command at all times. If you have any questions, touch gloves if you want. Let's go.
Bryce Woerner, the Raging Cajun, red tape. He comes in as the favorite according to DimeBit at -556. The comeback on the man known as Lyle, because his coach didn't know his name back in the day. Erik Calvert is a +334 underdog. Ron Crook and Gilbert Burns alongside here in Louisville for LFA. Oh, number 3.
Wow.
22-35. How about that?
What if when the coach asks any question, like I say, yeah, I got a question.
Yeah.
What if?
Oh, and just like that, the first takedown by the Raging Cajun plants Erik Calvert on his back.
What a takedown for Bryce Woerner.
Woerner undefeated as a pro and riding an impressive 11-fight win streak going back to his amateur career. He's a spotless 3-0 as a professional.
And that's a great position because Erik Calvert is set. He's very comfortable on his back. He's going to look for triangle. He's going to look for omoplata arm bars. But guess what? Bryce Woerner said, I'm very ready for the jiu-jitsu game. I'm going to put it on the ground and pound. There's no way that guy's subbing me. I think they predict very well, both guys, that the fight's going to land it there, and that's where the fight is. Let's see the jiu-jitsu versus the ground and pound. Let's see. Wow, that's a great elbow already.
Calvert definitely comfortable fighting off his back, as you said, Gilbert. Blue belt and BJJ, all 5 of his wins coming via submission.
And he's long, lanky, good hips. But see, there's a good control Bryce Woerner. Now he get back up. He make the punch with a takedown, with a big takedown. Couple ground and pounds, got back on the feet.
Oh, just missed with that front kick. Nice level changes by Woerner, and he caught Calvert coming in.
Yep.
And now a knee, uppercut.
That was beautiful exchange.
Bryce Woerner, shots finding the target in the clinch. Both fighters throwing knees and uppercuts, and it's Calvert firing back.
Calvert comes with that blitz. He might get caught on the way in. You gotta watch out the way he comes in.
Oh, man. Furious pace between these two flyweights. And it's Calvert on the canvas again.
I like Calvert. You know, he reminds me. Look at that triangle. He reminds me more of Charles Oliveira. That he goes forward to strike, gets takedown, he don't care. And the triangle is, he's getting deep.
This is a very dangerous spot for Woerner. Calvert has two wins via triangle, Gilbert.
And his legs are long, he's lanky. He got jiu-jitsu, elbow right there. Oh, he's confident with that triangle. See, he's adjusting a little bit. Got to put the elbow inside. Good job from Bryce Woerner, keeping that right arm down there, keeping that right elbow down. Oh, now he locked it. Now it looks tight.
Wow, it sure does. And Calvert able to get some elbows through as well.
And oh my God, that's a great finish.
Walk-off submission.
Wow.
Erik Calvert scores his first ever victory inside the LFA octagon.
What a finish. It reminds me of Charles Oliveira. Go crazy on the feet, not afraid of striking. If you take me down, I'm at home. And he did a great job with that triangle setting up. Wow, what a beautiful submission, what a beautiful control, and what a comeback for the family.
And another underdog gets a victory here. Erik Calvert, his 6th first-round finish, and man, did he need this one. 0-2 coming into this matchup in the LFA, but he's able to get it done. Erik Calvert, let's take a look at how he did it, Gilbert.
Wow, look at that. He don't care about the takedown, so he got a takedown. He's calm, collected, taking his time. And look at this. Oh my God, the beautiful triangle. Wow, what a finish.
Bryce Woerner loses for the first time in his career.
Wow.
The official time of the stoppage coming up next. Back in Louisville, Kentucky for LFA 235, Arkansas's Erik Calvert earns that elusive first, a victory in the LFA octagon. Let's get the official time. We go inside to Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Sean Spath, calls a stop to this fight. 3 minutes, 10 seconds of the very first round, declaring your winner by tap out due to triangle choke, Erik Lyle Calvert.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the winner On the Charles Oliveira style, my guy went forward, didn't care much about the punches, and when you got to the floor, you look very good. What do you think about your performance?
What I told you yesterday, triangle choke.
You told me. Man, that was a beautiful performance. What a finish. And go back for the family, right? Your younger brother didn't have a good one, but you show up for the family, bro. How are you feeling right now?
I'm so happy. We needed that one.
Nice. Congrats, brother. Congrats for the family. Now mom is happy, right?
I hope so.
Oh, she's happy.
She gets so scared every fight, but I know she's happy now.
That was good, bro. Congrats. Erik Calvert, ladies and gentlemen, congrats to your victory.
Arkansas's Erik Calvert gets his first win in the LFA octagon. He has won back-to-back fights now and takes Bryce Woerner's O from him. Huge victory for Calvert. Well, the LFA machine rolls on, and next week we will be going back to the desert for LFA number 236.
June 26th, live from Phoenix, Arizona, LFA 236. In the main event, surging bantamweight contender Aziz Osirbekundu puts his win streak on the line against the dangerous Eduardo Torres in a high-stakes showdown. Two rising stars, one step closer to title contention.
CPI, stem cells, they could do some wild shit down there.
My shoulder was jacked. I went down there, worked, man.
Eric Ander's neck was up, and then he went down and got stem cell treatment. Now it doesn't bother him at all anymore.
I definitely recommend CPI. It's changed my life. The best stem cell clinic in the world.
I just come and I do stem cells to make sure that I'm resetting my body and staying healthy.
It regenerates tissue, reduces inflammation. The results are amazing.
When it comes to the science of stem cells, no one comes close to CPI. There's not even a close second.
A local jump spot. This is where I've learned all the tricks that I know, and I spend so much time here just to get comfortable in jumps and also just to train.
The conduction is like -15, so the feeling temperature is like -25.
Today is tournament day. We're going to be taking you through from start to finish. Hopefully we win the whole thing and celebrate with y'all.
The idea of the day is to help you learn what is your best swim position in a wetsuit. We now try and determine her perfect swim pace for an Ironman distance.
Bruce Irons.
One of the best tube riders in the world.
Bruce Irons.
June 26th, live from Phoenix, Arizona, LFA 236. Aziz Osurbek-Gule puts his win streak on the line against the dangerous Eduardo Torres.
Welcome back to LFA 235 on Vice TV. As we celebrate Juneteenth, we recognize a day that marks freedom, resilience, and progress in American history. We also remember a man whose impact reached far beyond the ring. This month marks the 10 years since the passing of the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali, a champion who stood for conviction, courage, and the belief that sports can inspire change. Tonight, we honor that legacy. Another great crowd here at Freedom Hall in Louisville, Kentucky. LFA 235 action continues in the featherweight division. And a big-time matchup between two LFA athletes making their debuts. Man, that looks good. Bring that plate over here. I'm hungry, Gilbert. Let's go.
Share.
All right, tail of the tape is powered by Bondi Pure. Kestin McClain is 25 years old, and Mark Antonelli is 4 years older. Antonelli is 2 inches taller and 3 inches longer in the arms. McClain missed weight, said he thought he had more time, no excuses, but he will have to forfeit a percentage of his purse to his opponent. Once again, Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA Featherweight division, brought to you tonight by Bondi Pure, the ultimate daily health and detox drink. It's a science, not a diet. Check us out online at BondiPure.com. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This grappler stands 6 foot tall, weight in 146 pounds. He holds a 5-2 professional record with 1 win coming by way of knockout, 2 by way of submission. Representing Ronin Training Center and Wolverine Style MMA, fighting out of Columbus, Ohio, the Caveman, Mark Antonelli. His opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is a striker standing 5'10", weight in 147 pounds. He holds a 4-0 professional record with 3 wins, coming by way of knockout, 1 by way of submission. Representing Roughhouse Boxing and Two Brothers Muay Thai, fighting out of Paducah, Kentucky, the Melanin Shinobi, Kestin McClain. Your referee, George Conley.
All right, fighters, we went over the rules in the back. Listen to me at all time, protect yourself at all time. Touch gloves now, go back to your corner and get ready to fight.
The minus 1,000 favorite, according to Dimebit, Kestin McClain. making his debut, and so is that man, Mark Antonelli, a plus a 480 underdog. Ron Kruk and Gilbert Burns, along with Carissa Maxwell here in Louisville, Kentucky. Big matchup for both of these men making their debuts, Gilbert, in the featherweight division.
I like it. Both guys slowly get into the fight. A lot of feint, not much. Nice.
Mark Antonelli, only 2 years into his career, goes for the high kick and ends up on the ground, but now a crazy scramble, and McClain on the back of Antonelli.
Antonelli almost landed that high kick, almost.
He sure did, but now an opportunity for McClain. Antonelli gets back up on his feet, but let's see for how long. Perfect 4-0 to begin his pro career. Kentucky's Kestin McClain looking to stay undefeated on his home turf tonight. 100% finishing rate, 3 victories via knockout, 1 submission.
Mark Antonelli very smart. He ran to the cage. He put his opponent's face on the cage, so very smart.
Antonelli, the grappler, with a blue belt in BJJ. 1 knockout victory, 2 submissions.
McClain holding on a good, making a good control on the back. Oh, he kept the back. That was a good control by McClain. But Mark Antonelli got to get out of this position. He's getting out. Still a good control for McClain. Maintain on the back. See, he got to escape that hip. He got to escape that hip to get on top. Or he needs to scramble out. That's a good escape from Mark Antonelli, the jiu-jitsu guy. He had a very good jiu-jitsu. He's doing a great job, and his end is on top.
Yeah, McClain describes his fighting style more of a striker and damage-based fighter, but he does have 1 win via submission. Scored a rear naked choke victory. He also has 2 first-round finishes.
Look at Mark Antonelli setting up the Dutch choke. Oh, he's locked. He's very long.
Oh, man. That's looking tight, Gilbert.
Super tight. Oh, he passed the leg right now. Hey.
An opportunity coming up on the midway point of the opening round.
He's adjusting now. Oh, I think now it's tight. And the guys that have a long arm, it goes to the doors. Very dangerous.
Mark Antonelli, known as the Caveman, looking for another submission win, but look at this. McClain, I thought he powered out.
That was good escape for McClain get on top.
Yes.
But he was so confident on that dodge that I thought he had it.
I agree. That was a huge escape for McClain.
And that's kind of like a mistake that we as a grappler, we cannot make. You know, if you want top, you just go to a submission if you're 100% sure you got it. If you're not, then we end up on bottom, might lose a round. So that's a little bit of IQ mistake from Mark Antonelli.
Again, a young fighter, only 2 years into his professional MMA career, 5-2 record.
There's a good on-bar temp. Nice, that's a good defense.
McClain inside the guard of Antonelli.
That's a good guard. He's being very aggressive. Long legs, long arms.
Yes.
Hey, that armbar is getting tight.
Antonelli looking for an armbar. McClain trying to power out of it.
Hey, he's tight. He's stretching. You got to put a weight on him.
Oh, you can see McClain grimacing. Stretching that arm. Antonelli looking for a first-round submission. Can McClain hang on?
Wow, that's a good defense right now. He put that right shoulder down, break the oh my God, he's still there, but there's a good posture. Oh!
And he's still not out of trouble. Antonelli continuing to attack that arm.
Oh my God. He's still there. Now he lost.
And look at this. And a knee from McClain as he was getting up. Kestin McClain survives.
Yes, and surviving, put in a damage already. The good knee, good right hand.
Wow. Wow, that was almost lights out for McClain, and he was able to power out of it.
Wow, what a round.
Mark Antonelli with the submission attempt.
Wow, Antonelli with submission attempt. McClain with the good damage. What a round. And that's the time that I like to watch out for the fighters. Look, who's breathing heavy. And Mark Antonelli's breathing very heavy. But look at that high kick. He landed.
Wow, he did from that angle. Absolutely, Gilbert.
And look at the sub attempt. That was a nice armbar setup. Beautiful armbar setup. But good defense so far for McClain. Putting the weight there. He kind of struck a couple times, but look at the knee. Wow. Wow, what a knee. Couple hammer fists. Very aggressive on McClain, putting the pressure. Let's see who recovers. Again, Mark Antonelli wasted a lot of energy on that round with a sub attempt. Look a little tired, but let's see.
Yeah, absolutely.
And going to the second round.
Carissa standing by at the corner of Kestin McClain.
Hey, Coach Cannon, that was a really close call in the first round. What does Kestin need to do in the second round to get the finish?
We just need to keep the 1-2s going down the pipe. We need to stop him from taking us down. We need to stay on top. He's a good scrambler. If we have to stay on top and keep the kicks going, start getting kicks going, and keep everything straight. His hands are super wide, throwing them 1-2s down the pipe and just hit him straight in the chin.
All right, thanks, Coach.
No problem.
Nice. I agree with the coach, you know. McClain throw short 1-2, keep kicking, avoid takedown. He's super explosive. Look, that's it. Like the coach said, keep the defense, keep the fight on your feet. Now he should engage much, listen to the coach, get back on your feet, or stay on top. But I like the coach.
Silas Cannon, yeah, great breakdown, and McClain going for that knee again on the break.
Mark Antonelli, very long, very tall for the division, doing a good job controlling. Don't have sub right there, but got a good control. McClain went to that single leg right there. Now he rolling to the leg. Look at him turning to the leg lock. That was a good attempt. Oh, nice.
Antonelli very creative on the ground, but now McClain has the back of Antonelli.
And wastes a lot of energy on those rolling go and then give the back. Sometimes you take so many risks in the jiu-jitsu. You gotta be a little bit more control. Don't give up a lot of position. Now he give up a takedown to go on the Kimura. Is a good attempt, ace. But see, the Kimura wasn't there. He's overreacting a lot on those submission attempts. And sometimes you lose points, you end up on bottom like he did when he lost Dars. And McClain just, listen to his coach, stay on top, getting a good control.
Coach Cannon yelling to Kestin McClain to get back up. I mean, he was having success with those strikes early on in this second round.
Coach are asking him to punch in a little bit more, to work. But guess what? Antonelli's doing a good job defending himself, rolling, trying to get back up. Now he's standing himself, then he put the head down. That's a great defense for Antonelli.
Just past the midway point of round 2. McClain looked like he might go for a rear naked choke, but now it's Antonelli. And I can continue to hear McClain's corner yelling, "Get up." And now it's Antonelli that postures up and gets some shots through.
That's a crazy scramble. Now my guy's on top. Let's see the jiu-jitsu right now. Yeah, don't go crazy for the choke. Look, he's looking for the Darcy again. The last time he did, he ended up on bottom. It's the Darcy again.
Yeah, second Darcy.
Put that right hand all the way up there.
Has one win via rear naked choke, one coming by triangle.
He went the anaconda. Good.
Oh, look at this.
That's tight.
Very tight.
But good defense for McClain, pushing the elbow right there. See his right hand is pushing the elbow. That is a good defense.
We've seen McClain fight through some of these submission attempts by Antonelli. Can he do it again?
Antonelli with it. Now I like it that he took his time. He didn't jump on the anaconda. He tried it. He figured it out, wasn't there. Then he slowed down. He stops, still controlling the position. That's MMA. It's not jiu-jitsu. It's not that go for a sub. No, you gotta be in control. If you're not on 100%, you got the submission. Don't go. Points. Relax. You know.
Well said. Under a minute to go.
Now he jumped on the ghillie.
I mean, Antonelli so dangerous with all these different submission attempts.
Very dangerous. The caveman, look at him.
Got the nickname the caveman from his wife. We're like, why? And he said, well, I'm just kind of a hairy dude.
That was a good thing that he jumped on the ghillie, wasn't there. He put the hook, uses a sweep. Don't accept the bottom position, my guy. That is a good position for McClain. Get on the second throw, doing damage.
And again, Kestin McClain powers out of it and lands some nice shots as the round winds down.
It's a great way to finish the round, finishing strong in a good position. Now
taking Mark Antonelli a minute to get back up.
Look at him. Okay. Look at that Dars. Now the anaconda, look. He got the anaconda, that was good. Oh, how he lose the anaconda, my guy. That's a very good attempt. But then see, now he jumped on the ghillie. McClain was able to get out, and now look at those power shots. Look at the hammer fist, boom, boom. That's a great way to finish a round.
Those were heavy shots as we listen into the corners.
But look at the caveman, bang. Look at the corner. He's getting tired. That deep breath is not a good sign.
Man, Mark Antonelli, Gilbert, was breathing heavy.
Very heavy. Caveman got a little tired. He got to dig deep. He had to dig deep in that last round. Let's see. Let's see what we... Because McClain's still looking sharp.
McClain looks very fresh. Round number 3 underway. Ron Kruk and Gilbert Burns cage side. LFA Featherweight division. Both men making their LFA debuts tonight.
And that's what McClain said he wants to fight. He wants to put him against the cage, show up his boxing. That's what he's doing right now. Going on the body. Oh my God. That guy throwing big bombs.
3 wins via knockout out of his 4 for McClain. I would think that he would want to keep this fight on the feet if he can, as Antonelli punches his way in, looking for another takedown.
Antonelli being smart, trying to take down. Good defense so far from McClain. You got to keep the fight on the feet. He cannot go down. And the caveman needs that takedown. He needs to get on top to display his jiu-jitsu. He looks very tired. The strike right now would be danger for him. I'm guessing he's doing everything on that takedown. He needs that takedown.
A lot of action on the ground. McClain outstriking Antonelli 24-8. Antonelli on 8 shots, but he has had a ton of submission attempts.
And guess what? He needs that takedown. Look at him. He's digging. He needs that
Absolutely.
takedown.
Oh, beautiful knee from McClain.
Beautiful spot from McClain. Now he's going to roll to the back. Oh, my God.
Those are heavy shots from Kestin McClain to the side of the head.
Antonelli has to dig deeper right now, bro.
You're not kidding. Absolutely. McClain looking like the fresher fighter right now.
He got power. He's explosive. Antonelli got to roll, do guard, or get up. He cannot stay there. He's doing a good job controlling the hands, but that's not enough. Hitting knees. Yes, he got to roll. Oh, that's a bad roll. Don't stop right there.
McClain getting some heavy shots through. The fighter from Paducah, Kentucky, very proud. He was got very emotional when he was talking about his mom, Cassia, who pushes him to do the best. Says you will be in the UFC someday. And a shout out to Grandma Maddie, who's watching in Paducah. said she's probably enjoying her Diet Mountain Dew. He got very, very emotional supporting his family and just knew that this tonight was a huge opportunity to make a statement and to move his career forward. Past the midway point of the final round.
McClain was very emotional, showing a lot of love for his family.
Yes, sir.
Tremendous warrior here, said he's gonna put in a show. He's gonna say whatever it takes, I'm getting this win. And he's looking very good, he's looking sharp, getting the best actions right here. Kind of got on bottom, was able to roll up, get on top. Look, the pressure guy right now. We got 2 minutes to go.
Mark Antonelli looking very calm, but McClain destroying the body now.
He's imposing his will. That's exactly what he said yesterday.
Well said,
I'm gonna
yes.
fight with my heart. I'm gonna impose my will. I'm gonna pressure. And I like the emotion. You know, the guy winning tears a couple times, talking to words, being so emotional, fighting for his family, representing his family, where he's from, like very, very emotional. And I asked, you gonna fight with that emotion? And he said, yes, that's who I am.
Always.
I'm gonna fight with everything. I'm gonna give everything. You guys gonna see, and that's exactly what he's doing.
So we come up on 1 minute to go. Houston McClain happy to get Mark Antonelli back up on the feet.
Marching forward, putting a great pressure. Less than 1 minute to go.
Fans here in Louisville, very vocal, supporting the fighter from Paducah, Kentucky. McClain, Antonelli in hostile territory. He ends up on his back.
That's a way to finish strong. Got a nice takedown, got good elbows. 30 seconds to go. He's still the pressure man. McClain's looking sharp tonight.
Both men looking for their first win inside the LFA octagon. Time winding down and McClain hammering away, looking to make a statement here. And that will do it. We will go to the judges' scorecards. Kestin McClain looking to get his first win and stay unbeaten inside the LFA octagon. And Mark Antonelli talking with his corner. He actually has taken a knee.
Let this be a statement. That guy's emotional. Well deserved. That was a great win. See a good jab, good pressure. He kept hitting against the cage. Keep marching forward. Good feints. Now good knees on the body. Very explosive with a good IQ, good control, good punches. Keep the pressure. See? That was very explosive. He had a good performance, being emotional. It was a great fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. The judges score this bout 30-27, 30-27, and 29-28, all for your winner by unanimous decision, the Melanin Shinobi, Kestin McClain.
Kentucky's Kestin McClain extends an already impressive run to 5 straight and remains unbeaten. He outstruck Mark Antonelli 49-8, Gilbert, and then almost as impressive, had over 8 minutes of ground control in this matchup. There he's celebrating with his Rough House Boxing and Brothers Muay Thai team.
Very explosive. Guy looked sharp, looked good, defend all the submissions, and his opponent, he was very good too. He went to a Darce, he went to Anaconda, he went to Gilly, he went to a lot of submissions, and he was very calm, collected, defend all the submission attempts, took him down, outstruck him. The guy is moving to 5-0, 25 years old, very explosive. I think the Melanin, Kestin McClain, get a great future in LFA very, very soon. I like this guy, explosive, emotional, I like it.
And improved to a spotless 5-0. The LFA Octagon touches down for the first time in La Crosse, Wisconsin, and the La Crosse Center will play host to LFA number 237 on Friday, July 24th. A key bantamweight clash headlines the loaded card when Maxim Lee, winner of 9 of 10, throws down with 12-2 Carlos Tardio in an important 135-pound clash. In the co-main event, former LFA lightweight champion Keegan Genrick begins his journey back to LFA Gold when he faces off with 9-1 Jose Mendez. Tickets are available now at Ticketmaster.com and follow the promotion at LFA Fighting for card updates, athlete features, and event preview from inside LFA. LFA number 235 rolls on next when Louisville, Kentucky's own Will the Famous Davis makes his promotional debut. He will take on another promotional newcomer, Indiana's Wilson Lopshire, who has yet to taste defeat in his professional MMA career. LFA number 235 continues on the other side right here on Vice TV.
We're going to do some striking, some development on technique.
We are going to have a great sesh today with the crew. I'm super excited.
Top USA teams to get ready for our first international events.
Indeed, definitely. As Haycox now looks to attack the knee. Oh, he's got it!
Bruce Irons.
One of the best tube riders in the world.
Bruce Irons.
CPI, stem cells, they could do some wild shit down there.
My shoulder was jacked. I went down there and worked, man.
Eric Ander's neck was up, and then he went down and got stem cell treatment. Now it doesn't bother him at all anymore.
I definitely recommend CPI. It's changed my life. The best stem cell clinic in the world.
I just come and I do stem cells to make sure that I'm resetting my body and staying healthy.
It regenerates tissue, reduces inflammation. The results are amazing.
When it comes to the science of stem cells, no one comes close to CPI. There's not even a close second.
Retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna
June 26th, live from Phoenix, Arizona, LFA 236. In the main event, surging bantamweight contender Aziz Osirbeck puts his win streak on the line against the dangerous Eduardo Torres in a high-stakes showdown. Two rising stars, one step closer to title contention.
We are back in Louisville, Kentucky, and the iconic Freedom Hall for LFA number 235. Ron Kruk and the newly retired UFC great Gilbert Burns alongside Carissa Maxwell. Glad you could be a part of the action here on Vice TV as we check out the odds there for this lightweight matchup. Fight odds powered by DimeBit, the official casino and sportsbook of the LFA lightweight action. Wilson Lopshire coming in as a minus 625 favorite, and the underdog, the famous Will Davis, is at plus 359. Once again, for the official fighter introduction.
Ladies and gentlemen, now making his way to the LFA Octagon, Wilson Lopshire.
Perfect 6-0 as a pro. Indiana's the menacing Wilson Lopshire looks to stay unbeaten and notch another finish in his LFA debut tonight. 100% finishing rate with one victory coming by knockout, 5 submissions. He has reeled off 8 consecutive wins going back to his amateur career. 4 first-round finishes, and Gilbert, he's coming off his first knockout win as a pro.
Very confident. I was able to speak with him yesterday, and then he spoke a little bit about his game plan. He said cardio is going to be key. He has a great cardio. He's very confident on his pressure, and he did a prediction. He said he's going to get a finish TKO or sub, second or third round. And man, these guys, he said he has the best wrestling. He don't have to worry about no wrestling. Very confident on his grappling, and I'm looking forward so much for this one. This guy has crazy finishes, been training, 27 years old, undefeated, so yeah, that should be a great one. And when we talk about your opponent missed weight, how do you think? That's a karma, I don't care. I missed weight last time too, I gotta learn. So I kind of like the mentality a little bit. I don't believe in karma. I believe in Jesus, I believe in God. But
it didn't matter to him. He's like, I used to work at Burger King, so
I don't care.
I used to miss weight all the time. I don't care.
He starts speaking about his diet and everything, so it's kind of funny, but I like it. I like the mentality. I don't care. I come here to fight. We're gonna fight.
His opponent now making his way to the octagon, Will Davis.
After rebounding from his first loss as a pro in March, Louisville's Will Davis makes his LFA debut. Home cage advantage on his side. Third fight of 2026 already. He has won 3 of 4, 67% finishing rate. He's got 1 knockout and 1 submission. His Tapology's number 5 ranked lightweight in Kentucky. Third fight at lightweight, 2-0 at 155. But Gilbert, he also has 2 fights at welterweight where he went 1-1.
Yeah, and he missed the weight, you know. He doesn't look that big, but, you know, sometimes the weight is an issue. I think he got to learn from that. But I'm very interested in this fight because he said he gotta use his wrestling, his grappling, and he said one thing that stuck with me that I was very happy to hear. He said, you know what, I'm very tired of driving the freaking truck and having to work that hard, so I have to change my life. And that's the opportunity that I have, so I like those mentalities, you know. This is the guy that's gonna give everything to the win. And I'm looking forward to this fight so much. 3-1, 29 years old. So we should be in for a good fight that this guy's gonna give everything to change their life, to make a career, you know, to put on a show on LFA.
Has a daughter, Winter, who's 2 years old. She's here checking out his first live fight, and his mom, Shoni, is here as well. LFA, a lightweight division action, and we check out the numbers and the tail of the tape, powered by OnlyFans. Will Davis is 28. Wilson, a Lopshire, 1 year younger. Lopshire is an inch taller, but Davis will enjoy a 4-inch reach advantage. Unfortunately, as Gilbert said, Davis came in big time heavy, and he will give Lopshire a percentage of his paycheck. Once again, Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the LFA 235 featured bout of the evening. Scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA lightweight division, brought to you tonight by OnlyFans, where creators earn. And now, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This grappler stands 5'9", weighing in 156 pounds. He holds a 6-0 professional record, with 1 win coming by way of knockout and 5 wins by way of submission. Representing Gaha, BJJ, and MMA, fighting out of Kokomo, Indiana, the menacing Wilson Lopshire. His opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is a striker standing 5'9", weighing in 161.2 pounds. He holds a 3-1 professional record, with 1 win coming by way of knockout and 1 by way of submission. Representing Derby City MMA, fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky, the famous Will Davis. Your referee, Chris Kidman.
Gentlemen, when you remember the rules in the back, expect a good, clean fight. Protect yourself at all times. Got any last questions, Blue? Last questions, Red. Touch them up if you want. If not, go back to your corner.
The menacing Wilson Lopshire in the blue tape, and the leopard print shorts is the favorite, the famous Will Davis. He's got the red tape and purple shorts. We are underway. LFA, a lightweight division action.
Oh, they start right away to the actions. I like it.
Both fighters, yes, standing on that Monster Energy logo, firing away. Lopshire.
Oh. The famous kind of going to the body. Nice low kick.
That's exactly what Lopshire wanted to do. Gilbert said, take the center, take the lead hand away from him. Feels he could get a finish. Where Will Davis was like, yeah, he's a high-level wrestler, but I can out-cardio him. I have to be first, use my reach, head kicks. But it's Lopshire getting Davis down to the mat, and now all over him on his back right in front of us.
Already on the back, doing a great job controlling the leg. Don't let him turn it, cranking the face with the cross face. Good back taking.
5 submission wins for Wilson Lopshire. He's looking for another one.
He's on the neck, looking good.
Will Davis in a lot of trouble. Trying to keep that chin down. Brown belt and BJJ Wilson Lopshire has Davis in a lot of trouble, but Davis escapes, and the fans here in Louisville appreciate it.
But Lopshire did a good job. He stays on top. Even though he lost the back, but see, he kept the control, stay composed, went to the single leg, lift the leg. Let's see what he's gonna do. Taking his time a little bit.
Oh, beautiful trip from Lopshire.
Davis is a fighter, no, he kept fighting, he got out of the back. Let's see.
Oh, that's extremely tight. The rear naked choke here in the first round. He has 3 wins via RNC. Lopshire looking for another one.
That's a good defense from Davis.
And another escape from Davis.
That was a good escape. But Lopshire, he's still having the body triangle, good control, going to the neck. Yeah, he's doing a good job of defending the neck. Lopshire gotta start going to the cross face, but that's a better one right now. I like this one. This one is deep.
Looking extremely deep.
Nice escape again from Davis.
I mean, Will Davis living dangerously, and he's back up on the feet as we're just past the midway point of the opening round.
He's a good cage control. He's still in control, doing a good job.
An aggressive start by Wilson Lopshire in this fight, Gilbert.
A great turning out for Davis. They keep back and forth. That's not a takedown. And a beautiful mount control. Now the arm triangle is there. Now he's going to the neck again. Now that hand's very deep right now. No. But Davis is very explosive. He do a good job defending the back, kind of turning.
Yes.
Keeping the chin tucked down.
Yeah, no panic. No. You know, it looks like a couple of those submission attempts were real tight and real deep.
That's tight right now.
Here's another one. Wilson Lopshire.
No, another great defense.
Let's go. Wow.
I gotta show these guys a little tricks to finish on the back.
How many escapes does Will Davis have? The attack from Lopshire continues.
Nice elbow. Nice sneak elbow from Davis.
And good on Will Davis to get back up on his feet.
Yeah.
And a little blood trickling from the nose of Wilson Lopshire.
Less than 1 minute. Look at that single leg. A lot of strength.
Oh my goodness. And he dumps Davis back down.
This is another takedown. It's a great control in this round. He did all the damage, almost finished a couple times. Good takedowns, good top control. Still got to tighten up the finishes, but he had a great round, great control, great takedowns. Full control in this round.
No doubt about it. Wow. Right now, Lopshire, according to our stats, had 2 minutes and 47 seconds of ground control.
He looks sharp, looks still good.
Yeah. 4 for 4 with his takedowns. Can he get another? Yes, indeed. As time winds down, and a solid opening round for the 27-year-old Wilson Lopshire.
Let me see now what I like to look right now. When both guys sit down, yeah, both guys still fresh. It was a good round. I like the domination. Look at that. Beautiful double leg takedown.
Strong takedown.
Top control. Then take the back many times. Almost got a finish. That one was kind of deep. But Davis had a good back defense. Look at that. He's doing a lot of grappling. He leaves in there, you know. That's the thing with the grappling. You gotta be on those back positions and be comfortable, because whenever you get there, you know what to do. You stay calm, you don't spend a lot of energy, you don't freak out and give up a submission. So that was a good escapes, back escapes from Davis.
Big statement though, and a big round for Wilson Lopshire.
Wilson Lopshire is funny, look how he looks.
Let's check in with Carissa Maxwell, who's in the Lopshire corner.
Coach Herlock, how can Wilson make sure that Davis is not escaping those submission attempts in the second round?
He's got to break him down a little bit more before he commits to the choke. He's got to hurt him a little bit with some elbows and pepper him up, and then get to the wrist, break him down, flatten him out, then hurt him.
Great, thanks so much, Coach.
I love that question.
Great reporting. What did you think about the coach's advice for Lopshire? Throwing some big elbows.
That was very good advice. You got to open up the guy, make sure you get openings before you go to a sub. But the best advice, I think, would be a cross-face. Look at these guys.
And now Will Davis trying to turn the momentum of this fight with his stand-up. Attacking the lead leg, and now Lopshire punches his way in, clinches, and throws a several knees. There's the elbow. The coach wanted. He drops Davis. He's pounding away. Davis taps out. Over and out.
Wow, what a finish.
The menacing Wilson Lopshire.
He hurt him with the elbow and got the finish.
Man, listening to his head coach who wanted, Jacob Herlock wanted some elbows.
Wow.
He delivered, took Will Davis down, and he was immediately hurt. That was a devastating elbow that dropped Davis.
Wow.
And there's the power from the wrestler and the brown belt in BJJ, Wilson Lopshire.
He showed levels to these. The guy got great takedowns in the first round, great submission attempts, come back in the second round, put a lot of hands in. Look at the replay, knees. Wow, elbow. Look at that elbow hurting him. Then the left hook, another elbow. Came on the ground and pounded his opponent. Steps on the floor. That was crazy. Oh my God, look at it again, that elbow. Oh, that was even a hook.
That dropped him, and
wow,
the end was near. We will get the official time of the finish on the other side.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Chris Kidman, calls a stop to this fight. 44 seconds into the second round, declaring your winner by tap out due to strikes, the menacing Wilson Lopshire.
Lucky number 7 for Wilson Lopshire. Improved to a spotless 7-0 and a triumphant LFA debut. He keeps the heater going, and he also keeps his 100% finish rate intact, forcing Will Davis to tap out due to strikes. There he is with one of the greatest fight teams ever named, the puking Billy Goats. His dad is there with them, and what a debut for Wilson Lopshire, improving to 7-0.
Wow. He looked great. First round, showing good display of wrestling, jiu-jitsu, looking for finish. And then he listened to his corner, came back in the second.
Yeah, what he yelled to you, Gilbert, he said, hey, did you see how I adjusted?
You see how I adjust? But he came, throw a couple of pieces in the soda, put a good elbow and get a finish and look very good and look dominant. Dominate with the wrestling, dominate with the grappling, and dominate with the striking. Man, I like this guy very much. 7-0, crazy finishes. I like this guy.
Welcome to the LFA, Wilson Lopshire. Well, the LFA Octagon returns to the capital of Brazil, Brasilia, for LFA number 238, and the promotion's 4th international event of the year on Friday, July 31st, live on Vice TV, with select preliminary bouts streaming on Spectation Sports and the Spanish broadcast in the U.S. airing on ESPN Deportes. For card updates, athlete features, and new episodes of Inside LFA, follow us on social media at LFA Fighting. We have reached the business portion of the card. Coming up, the first of our 4-man middleweight tournament, when David Wright looks to extend his already impressive run to 7 consecutive wins. He throws down with the former All-American wrestler from the University of Oklahoma, Jake Woodley. More LFA 235 coming up.
Most people think getting in fighting shape is all about brutal workouts and starving yourself. They're wrong, and I should know.
World-renowned trainer of 12 UFC champions, 3-time trainer of the year.
Here's my secret weapon. Bondi Pure cuts off hunger and nourishes your body. This makes cutting, leaning out, and getting into top condition easy.
45,000 success stories and counting.
Try it risk-free for 90 days. Bondi Pure, it's the champion's secret to effortless weight cutting.
Bruce Irons.
One of the best two riders in the world.
Bruce Irons.
CPI, stem cells, they could do some wild shit down there.
My shoulder was jacked. I went down there, worked, man.
Erik Ander's neck was up, and then he went down and got stem cell treatment. Now it doesn't bother him at all anymore.
I definitely recommend CPI. It's changed my life. The best stem cell clinic in the world.
I just come and I do stem cells to make sure that I'm resetting my body and staying healthy.
It regenerates tissue, reduces inflammation. The results are amazing.
When it comes to the science of stem cells, no one comes close to CPI. There's not even a close.
So they're going to do some striking, some development on technique.
We are going to have a great sesh today with the crew. I'm super excited.
Top USA teams to get ready for our first international events.
Indeed, definitely. As Haycox now looks to attack the knee. Oh, he's got it!
On June 26th, the LFA returns to Phoenix, Arizona for a night of non-stop action. In the main event, surging bantamweight contender Aziz Osurbekulu puts his win streak on the line against the dangerous Eduardo Torres in a high-stakes showdown. Two rising stars, one step closer to title contention. Neither man can afford to take a step back. Plus, a stacked lineup of hungry prospects and proven contenders, all looking to make a statement. June 26th, LFA 236. Live from Phoenix, Arizona.
Welcome back to LFA 235 here in Louisville, Kentucky, where we have finally reached the home stretch of the evening as we head into the final two bouts, both with major implications for the future of the middleweight division. With LFA's reigning middleweight championship expected to enter Dana White's Contender Series later this year, that belt could be up for grabs, which makes the middleweight title open for these four contenders tonight. In the co-main event, you've got Jake Woodley putting his 7-1 record against David Wright, a insane finisher in the division and a man on a 6-fight win streak. And then in the main event, you have Kentucky's very own Andrew Stewart looking for that career-defining victory against Zayne, who is coming off back-to-back upset victories. By the time the dust settles, we could have two winners facing off for a shot at 185 gold. But first, let's take a look at all four of tonight's contenders.
Fighting out of Nashville, Tennessee, Andrew Stewart.
wins in the LFA for Tennessee's Andrew Stewart.
I'm looking for just a solid performance, dominating performance, undeniable finish. I look forward to watching the other guys perform, see who performs best, and hopefully they'll be seeing me down the road.
Fighting out of Evansville, Indiana, Zayne Havener.
Oh my goodness, locks it in, God. Will he finish this?
Upset of the year! Wow! Light tap out due to triangle choke, Zayne Havener.
I'm going to really separate myself with my pressure, and obviously my skills on the ground are second to none. Oh, dude, I'm on the way. I'm coming. I'm going to be coming through the rankings very soon, so you guys better be watching out.
Rafael Lovato Jr. trained David Wright returns to the LFA for the first time since 2023.
Another rear naked choke victory for David Wright. Statement win here.
The Oklahoma Smoke Show continues. David Wright.
Best version of me is just going in there and sticking to my game plan, just knowing I'm better and not having any doubts or thoughts that, you know, this person may can do this, may can do that. It doesn't matter because I'm a mixed martial artist and I can do it all. The smoke is here and I ain't going nowhere. It's not hard to find. If you just look up, you'll see me. I'm there, baby.
Former All-American wrestler from the University of Oklahoma, Jake Woodley.
He's got that choke in. And here's the end, and Jake Woodley gets the finish in the third round. What a performance.
Jake, the Milkman Woodley.
I'm looking to get a finish and dominate if I don't get the finish, so hopefully a nice dominating performance will put me to the LFA belt. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for everyone, but hopefully I get to the UFC here soon, so you might have to catch me there.
So much on the line in this first of two middleweight tournament bouts. Check out the odds powered by DimeBet, the official sports casino and sportsbook of the LFA. Jake Woodley, the slight favorite at -147, and a very live dog in David Wright at +107. The first matchup with the vacant middleweight strap hanging in the balance between these two fights, a future title shot on the line.
Ladies and gentlemen, now making his way to the LFA Octagon, Jake Woodley.
Still undefeated since joining Jackson Wink MMA All-American Oklahoma Sooner wrestler. Jake Woodley goes for his fourth win in a row and seventh victory in 8 fights, right in that 3-fight win streak. He's an All-American wrestler at OU in 2021, and you see the great former UFC champion Holly Holm is in his corner tonight. Now, originally Greg Jackson was supposed to be here, but Coach Jackson had some flight issues, so Holly Holm will be in the corner of Jake Woodley. Gilbert.
The Milkman, you know, I'm very excited for this guy. High-level wrestling. D1 All-American. Yeah, the Milkman.
The Milkman delivering, man, for sure.
I'm so excited for this guy. High-level wrestling. You know, he takes everyone down. He said he's getting better on his ground and pound, looking for a finish. Training Greg Jackson, all these guys have been on the finish since he moved there. But he got a big problem in front of him. He trained with this guy. These guys trained together before.
Yeah.
So, but this guy has crazy credentials on wrestling. I'm looking forward very much for this co-main event.
Coming off a decision win over Shane Sobnowski in April. That was in Oklahoma, where a tornado knocked the power out, and they continued to fight, and then they had to pause the bout for about 20 minutes. So hopefully we don't have the Doppler radar here, but hopefully weather's clear here in Kentucky.
And now his opponent making his way to the Octagon, David Wright.
riding a 6-fight win streak with all 6 wins coming via finish. Rafael Lovato Jr. trained in U.S. Army vet David Wright, going for his 2nd win in 11 weeks. Now, this is an amazing turnaround to his career. He started off 0-2 before embarking on this 6-fight win streak. 100% finishing rate, 3 knockouts, and 3 submission wins.
That's Gregory's walkout. We marching.
Yeah, Gilbert Burns enjoying the walkout music from the Smoke, David Wright.
So the Smoke is a very tough one. Look at his mentor, Rafael Lovato Jr., multiple-time world champion, Bellator champ. That guy's a legend. It's great to have this guy on your corner. And guess what? This guy's going to kill Cliff. Training Gregory Rodriguez. That guy is explosive, bro. Good power, good jiu-jitsu, good wrestling, a lot of power in his hands. And he was the one that told me, hey, I trained with Woodley before. I know his things. I know he didn't take me down. I'm very confident. So he's looked very confident, and there's a lot of on stakes with the win tonight. So this guy might get the contract for the UFC, might contend the series, might get the title shot. So it's a lot of implications. Both high-level guys. I'm stoked. I'm looking forward so much for this co-main event.
Main training partner for Rafael Lovato Jr. says, my professor, the students, my brother. I've submitted all the black belts there, but Lovato Jr. Co-main event, tail of the tape, powered by Dimebit Casino and a Sportsbook. The Smoke. David Wright is 30 years old, and Jake Woodley, 4 years younger. Both athletes stand 6 foot even. Woodley has an 1.5 inch reach advantage, and Woodley weighed in slightly heavier. Once again, Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the LFA 235 co-main event of the evening. Scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA Middleweight division, brought to you tonight by DimeBid.com, the official online sportsbook and casino of the LFA. And now, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This wrestler stands 6 foot tall, weight in 185.4 pounds. He holds a 7-1 professional record with 2 wins, coming by way of knockout, 1 by way of submission. Representing Jackson Wink MMA, fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, by way of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Jake the Milkman Woodley. His opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is a grappler standing 6 foot tall, weighing in 184.8 pounds. He holds a 6-2 professional record with 3 wins coming by way of knockout and 3 by way of submission. Representing Lovato, BJJ, and MMA, fighting out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, David the Right Smoke, baby. Your referee in charge, Sean Spath.
Hey guys, we went over the rules in the locker room. Make sure you obey my command all the time. Do you have any questions? You have any questions? Touch gloves if you want. Let's go.
Jake Woodley, 7-1 record, fighting out of Jackson Wink MMA. Both these fighters training at 2 of the top gyms. And David Wright with Lovato BJJ MMA underway. And right away, David Wright is down. Jake Woodley drops the bomb. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
We may have a record finish.
Wow.
The Milkman delivered.
The Milkman delivered. Wow.
What in the wide world of sports? Jake Woodley comes out and ends his fight in an instant.
God. Wow. 1 punch knockout. Wow. What a finish. Oh my God.
I don't believe it. I'm looking at the corner. Rafael Lovato Jr. is stunned.
Wow.
The crowd here is stunned. Let's check it out and let it play out.
Wow. He needed a finish. And look at what he did right on the beginning. Boom. 1 punch. 1 punch. Oh my God. He ran. Wow. I didn't see that coming. That was a crazy finish. Wow. Wow. Jake the Milkman Woodley with a crazy finish, a beautiful knockout. Oh my God. Wow, showing crazy power. He still got the takedown, we didn't need it, but wow, what a finish. What a finish, oh my God.
Unbelievable.
Look at that again, look at that again. Boom!
Right
oh my God.
Target.
What a knockout.
Woodley said, listen, I've got 4 decisions on my record out of my 7 wins. I need a knockout. I need a finish. And he made a statement. The former OU All-American wrestler didn't need his wrestling, just dropped the bomb. What an ending for Jake Woodley. What a finish for Jake Woodley. Makes a statement here in the first matchup of the LFA Middleweight Mini Tournament. Scores a quick knockout. We're going to find out just how quick it was inside to Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee Sean Spath calls a stop to this fight in an LFA record-setting 4 seconds for your winner by knockout, Jake the Milkman Woodley.
You can see the smile and the relief on the face of Jake Woodley. He beats Taylor Tombstone Johnson's record of a 7-second finish inside the LFA octagon, scores the 4-second KO. Jake Woodley is standing by with Gilbert Burns.
Ladies and gentlemen, wow. Oh my God. You know how long was that?
4 seconds, they say.
4 seconds was a record, bro. Congratulations, what a beautiful performance. And that was spectacular. I think that you got a ticket right there, and I'll give you 2 options. Maybe Contender Series call, maybe a UFC call directly, or we might face off with the winner of the main event, and you get a face off. What do you think about that?
First off, sorry I lost my voice screaming, but you know, obviously number 1 is the UFC, so I'd love to go to the UFC right now, but if it's Contender Series, it's Contender Series. If it's LFA belt, I don't make those decisions, unfortunately. If it were up to me, I'd be in the UFC, but whatever comes next is next. I'm going to be ready.
That's a great problem to have right now. Let's take a look on the screen and take a look on your finish. Wow. And you guys trained before, right? He's a guy that you know a little bit. But you guys trained each other, feel each other. So, but you see that coming, you have that feeling that was gonna knock him out?
I visualized getting a 5-second knockout a million times because I knew I was gonna run out here and throw a right hand. You know, I thought maybe I'd wrestle after, like, I don't know, but I'm in really good shape. I believe in my cardio, and I wanted to start fast and never let up. And I felt him go, I did shoot a double leg, kinda.
You did, you took him down.
Yeah, but I felt him stiff, and I was like, holy shit, I think I knocked him out.
Well, congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Jake Woodley, the Milkman.
There he is, Jake Woodley, with the great Holly home and his dad, Russell. Oh my gosh, those smiles are contagious. It's amazing. Jake Woodley sets the LFA record for the fastest knockout with a 4-second bomb being dropped. And he made a statement, and an extremely disappointing finish for David Wright, who came in with a lot of shine, and it just was one of those nights. Big men drop some big bombs. Your evening can come to a quick conclusion. Well, the red hot LFA summer will conclude with back-to-back events from both the West and East Coast. It all begins on Friday, August 21st. And the Octagon touches down in Ventura, California. And the Ventura Event Center for LFA 239. But next week, a big event in the desert, LFA 236 from Phoenix, Arizona.
On June 26th, the LFA returns to Phoenix, Arizona for a night of non-stop action. In the main event, surging bantamweight contender Aziz Osurbekulu puts his win streak on the line against the dangerous Eduardo Torres in a high-stakes showdown. Two rising stars, one step closer to title contention. Neither man can afford to take a step back. Plus, a stacked lineup of hungry prospects and proven contenders, all looking to make a statement. June 26th, LFA 236. Live from Phoenix, Arizona.
Main event and the marquee fight of the night is next. Kentucky's own Andrew Stewart looks to make a statement and win his 7th out of 8 fights. He will battle with Indiana's Zayne Havner, who is riding a wave of emotion and reeling off 4 straight victories. The LFA 235 main event is up next.
June 26th, the LFA returns to Phoenix, Arizona for a night of non-stop action. In the main event, surging bantamweight contender Aziz Osurbekulu puts his win streak on the line against the dangerous Eduardo Torres in a high-stakes showdown. Two rising stars, one step closer to title contention. Neither man can afford to take a step back. Plus, a stacked lineup of hungry prospects and proven contenders, all looking to make a statement. June 26th, LFA 236. Live from Phoenix, Arizona.
I just been bringing the
Back inside Freedom Hall in Louisville, Kentucky for LFA 235. The home of the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali, who had his very first professional bout right here in Freedom Hall. Gilbert Burns, Ron Kruk with you for the marquee fight of the night. So much history in this great fight town of Louisville, Kentucky, Gilbert.
Legendary arena with legendary fights. Crazy night of fight. I'm so stoked to be here. I'm glad to be here. What a night of fights.
And we just saw Jake Woodley make some history of his own in the first part of the four-man title eliminator middleweight tournament, scoring a 4-second knockout. Incredible performance, definitely making a statement on why he should get a title shot next. But that takes us to the next matchup, and Kentucky's own Andrew Stewart taking on Indiana's Zayne Havner, and Stewart, let's begin with him, Gilbert Burns, a guy that has won 6 of 7. He comes in, loves to throw his hands. He's got 4 first-round finishes, 3 of those coming under a minute 20. So this guy wastes no time.
No, he's a heavy hitter. Guy hits very hard, good striking. He's very exciting. Look at him. He comes for the fight, and then he said he wants a finish. He's very hungry. He's going to take this opportunity, and I think he's going to showcase this guy is very dangerous. Comes for the finish, and he's a full package. Yesterday, he comes to the weigh-ins looking freaking sharp, and he gets what it takes. Good jiu-jitsu, good striking. This guy has a full package.
Yeah, purple belt and BJJ. Don't sleep on his ground game. A very well-rounded fighter. He's going to have to be against Zayne Havner from Indiana, who has been on a tear. He is making a statement, a finisher too. 4 finishes in his 5 wins. And the last time we saw him come out, he made a statement with an incredible standing rear naked choke submission win, and that was in his LFA debut.
No, Havner has an amazing jiu-jitsu, and I love this fight because he's a grappler versus striker. Both guys can grapple, but this guy grappling is on a different level. Look at him, real naked choke. He got finishes. He's hungry, and then he said, "You, I'm getting back. I'm getting better on my striking. I'm confident on my striking. I'm well-rounded." But look, he's good on bottom. He's good on top. Look for submission. What I like the most on this fight is both guys that come for finish, so I cannot be more excited about it. And we have the other guy on the mini tournament already on Woodley, waiting on these guys, and it's gonna be a banger. I'm looking forward so much for this one.
Well, Woodley made a statement on why he should get a shot at the vacant title. Of course, it's vacant because our former champion, Joe Kropscott, is just another LFA middleweight moving on to the UFC. He will participate in the summer's Dana White Contender Series, so good luck to Joe Kropscott. All right, let's now check out the odds for our marquee fight of the night, powered by DimeBit. Andrew Stewart is the -256 favorite, and the comeback on Zayne Havener is +179. Now for the official fighter introductions, once again, Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, now making his way to the LFA Octagon, Zayne Havener.
In already his third fight of 2026, Indiana Zayne Havener going for his 5th win in a row, 4-fight win streak, 80% finishing rate. 3rd LFA appearance, spotless, 2-0 with wins over Erik Fimbres and Trayvon Eller. This guy, coming off the fastest finish of his career, wasn't 4 seconds, but 3 minutes and 11 seconds. Back-to-back first-round submission wins. Total fight time, 6 minutes and 44 seconds. And what's incredible, Gilbert, is he's still working 40 hours a week at Evansville Wind Supply, a plumbing supply store.
Wow. Hard worker, you know. I like it. But look who is here on our right. Look, Woodley, the milkman, just looking very close to this fight. But let's go back to Havener. Zayne Havener, the jiu-jitsu guy, he said, I don't have too much to worry about. The guy just come with the overhand right. That's the only thing that I look for. But I'm very confident on my jiu-jitsu. And I'm going to make him think about my takedown. Then I'm going to put my strikes on him. He's very, very confident. He said his jiu-jitsu on a different level. He's looking for so much to this fight. And he's already his 3rd fight this year, like you said. Very, very confident. I'm looking forward so much to this main event.
Looking to improve to 3-0 inside the LFA Octagon.
His opponent now making his way to the Octagon, Andrew Stewart.
Coming off back-to-back victories inside the LFA Octagon. Originally, Katy, Kentucky, now fighting out of Nashville, Tennessee. Here is Andrew Stewart, 6-1 record. Perfect, 2-0 inside the LFA Octagon, coming off a win over Chris Ewart and has a victory over John Wade as well. 67% finishing rate, 4 big knockouts. 2nd fight of the year, 4th fight in 13 minutes, or 13 months, excuse me. And Gilbert, as we said, man, he likes to make quick work of his opponents. 4 first-round finishes, 3 under a minute 20.
Oh, he's great. This guy is very good. He's full package. He said that he's ready, and he's gonna finish the fight in the 1st round. He even told me, he's so confident, bro, that he told me even the combination that he's gonna land it. He
Tell
said
us more.
It's gonna be an uppercut, following with the hook, and I'm gonna finish with the cross. And he said, and if he goes to the floor, I still believe my jiu-jitsu is better than his jiu-jitsu, and I'm looking for arm triangle finish. So that guy was showing a lot of confidence, and he's coming dressed up for the weigh-ins. This guy's a full package. He got heavy hands. He said he got good jiu-jitsu. Very, very, very smart. Sees that he has a very high IQ. I'm looking forward so much for this main event. And with the winner, we might have a nice face-off that I'm looking for so much. Let's see.
You want that face-off?
Yes.
I love it. Andrew Stewart and Zayne Havner ready to roll here in the main event. Tail of the tape is powered by Monster Energy. Andrew Stewart is 32 years old. Zayne Havner, 7 years younger. Havner is an inch taller and 2 inches longer in the arms. Both men made the contracted weights.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the LFA 235 main event of the evening. Scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA middleweight division. Brought to you tonight by Monster Energy. And now, for all those watching around the world tonight, and for those in attendance here in Louisville, Kentucky, are you ready for war? Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 6'1", weight in 185.4 pounds. He holds a mixed martial arts record, 5 wins, 2 defeats, with 2 wins coming by way of knockout and 2 by way of submission. Representing Nice Guy Submission Fighting out of Evansville, Indiana, Zayne Havner. His opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is a striker standing 6 foot tall, weight in 185 pounds. He holds a mixed martial arts record, 6 wins, 1 defeat, with 4 wins coming by way of knockout. Representing Nashville MMA, fighting out of Nashville, Tennessee, Andrew Stewart. Your referee for the main event, George Conley.
All right, fighters, we went over the rules in the back. Listen to me at all times, protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves now, go back to the corners, get ready to fight.
Andrew Stewart, the favorite coming into this main event, according to Dimebit, red tape, and the white trunks. And Zayne Havner, blue tape, blue shorts, fighters touch gloves. This is your LFA 235 main event.
Nice.
Overhand right from Havner. And then he follows it up with a calf kick.
Nice.
Oh,
nice calf kick.
Havner caught Stewart coming in. Nice level change by both athletes.
Stewart's kind of loading up a little bit. Havner a little bit more calm. That was a nice calf kick by Stewart.
Yes, it was. Havner pushing Stewart back.
Nice jab.
Havner very calm, cool, and collected.
Yeah.
He's a very chill guy. You saw Andrew Stewart, big smile on his face. He is enjoying the moment.
That was a good uppercut. Stewart slowly putting more pressure, putting a calf kick. The calf kick, oh, nice.
Wow.
Stewart's throwing bombs already.
Yeah, just ducked under that one. I mean, both fighters coming out fast.
And I like what Stewart said about the uppercut, because he's throwing overhand, then eventually the uppercut might connect.
Oh, beautiful combination from Havner.
Havner getting the distance.
Stewart pops Havner. And an uppercut from Stewart. Both men throwing down.
Oh, Havner's feeling a little bit. Stewart, good connection, good left hook. Keep throwing bombs.
Furious pace here. The opening round.
Nice.
2 minutes gone in the first round, and Stewart another beautiful little uppercut.
Good uppercut. And that was a good for Havner. Good IQ to put in the fight against the cage. Control a little bit. Good escape from Stewart.
Oh, Stewart shot.
Oh, wow.
From Stewart.
Wow, Stewart with a good Good combinations, going on the body, going on the head. Good head movement, good pressure. Nice right hand from Havener. Good counter the low kick. Stewart likes that dirty fight. He likes to stay inside. He got good defense, good head movement. Nice kick from Havener. Havener has already, you saw his eye, he got a blue eye already.
Yeah, a little damage under the eye of Zayne Havener.
Oh, nice high kick. Two more minutes. There's good right hand from Stewart. Heavy right hand.
Heavy is right.
He's putting pressure, staying low. I like that. Stay low, stay calm. Good calf kick. Havener charging forward right now.
Jab from Stewart, but
good knee.
Havener continues to attack. He got a knee through. Oh, fighter's almost headbutt. Crazy pace.
Nice pressure from Havener.
Havener just keeps moving forward. Stewart ducks around and now ripping wicked body shots.
Nice. Nice combination from Stewart. Wrong. These guys are throwing wrong. I like it. Good right hand from Stewart. Oh, Stewart that tried to take down.
Yeah, maybe a little surprising there.
Yeah. Stewart loading up a little bit more. Havener starts seeing more of the punches.
Extremely even opening round. Right now, Havener outlanding Stewart 34-30, but those are some big shots, and now both fighters take a tumble to the canvas.
Good IQ for Stewart. Stewart was hurt, but then he got on a double leg, got a takedown. Now he's gonna recover a little bit. Havener doing good on the get up, was able to get up. Stewart's recovering a little bit. He had a good right hand, but then he got hurt. And then he's trying to work on the takedown. No, didn't got it. Good defense from Havener.
Yes, beautiful balance from Havener. Oh, but that uppercut lands for Stewart.
No, Havener like it.
Says bring it.
Bring it.
Chin.
Oh my God.
I got the chin. Oh, Havener still moving forward, saying let's go. Pushes Stewart up against the octagon wall.
10 seconds. Havener hurt Stewart a couple times. What a fight.
Real.
Wow.
Middleweights looking to make a statement, and the usually quiet Zayne Havener talking a little trash.
I love Havener. Havener put in a good talking. Look at that round. Both guys deep. They resting around. Deep breath from both guys. Look at that replay. Nice jab. Good knee from Havener. Follow up. Good hooks. Wow. Look at that overhand right from Stewart. Then an answer from Havener. Left hook, right hand, right hook.
Continuing to move forward is Havener.
Yes. Swing in the miss, big swing in the miss from Stewart. And see, he's bringing it on. My chin's right here. Havener, yes, my chin's here.
Here's your target. Right here.
I like that energy from Havener. And he's supposed to be the grappler, but he hurt Stewart a couple times.
Yes, for sure.
Well, what a fight we have.
Andrew Stewart
Havener
landing
looked fresh.
59% of his shots, but it was Havener who outstruck Stewart 47-44. Action here now in the second round.
Havener got more damage on his eyes, but he looked fresh. Mentally, he's in the fight. Look at him. He's chasing forward. Stewart looked a little bit more tired. He loaded up a lot of big punches. That takes a lot of energy. But I like the way Havener looking. Pressure forward, moving, looking fresh. Putting more combination, but you gotta stay on because Stewart has that one-punch knockout.
Yes, nice level change from Havener.
I like that for Havener, you know, because Stewart's looking tired. So make sure he wastes more energy. That will help you as the fight goes. See?
And the takedown goes Havener's way.
That's a very high IQ now because your opponent's getting tired. Don't bang with him because he got power. He got that big right hand. Take him down, wear him out. That's a very high IQ. I like the strategy that Havener is doing right here.
This is a big opportunity from half guard for Havener.
And you see Stewart's deeping, having a deep breath right there, not comfortable. See? That deep breath right there. And Havener is going to be that hard-working guy. He's going to keep working, doing ground and pound, framing on the face. See that left hand is only framing. Now he's going to look for the arm triangle. See? That is a good attempt.
Yes.
I would say it's getting tight. Oh, wow. He tapped. He tapped. Wow. Oh, my God. Wow.
Cross submission.
Wow.
Zayne Havener gets it done. You called it.
Wow. What a fight.
A submission win.
But look at Stewart. He got freaking tired. What a game plan for Havener. Getting the damage. See his eyes. He was there. He was calm. He's hurt the opponent. And I like the trash. You know, he talked trash a little bit. Stared at him. Look at him. Came strong in the second round. Took him down and got a finish. That was very high IQ performance from Havener.
Zayne Havener adds another chapter to the streak, makes it 5 in a row, possibly getting the next shot at the vacant middleweight title and maybe a shot at Jake Woodley. I would love to see that matchup. Both men made statements tonight with some impressive finishes, Gilbert.
Both men show up big time. Man, Havener got hurt a couple times, got back very smart. Look at that beautiful takedown. He got a takedown, and then he was winning the half guard, did a ground and pound, push his opponent, go to the arm triangle. That's one of my favorite submissions. You look at the detail. He slided his leg, pass, and that was too tight already that makes Stewart taps. What a performance for Zayne Havener. What a finish.
25-year-old from Evansville, Indiana. A statement victory for him. And another finish, his third career submission finish. I mean, he's really a chill guy, but when he started trash talking Andrew Stewart and pointing to his chin saying, this is my chin, here's the target, let's go. Big win for Havener. Let's now get the official time. Here's Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, George Conley, calls a stop to this fight. 1 minute, 39 seconds into the second round, declaring your winner by tap out into arm triangle, Zayne Havener.
Another finish for Zayne Havener. Good to see Andrew Stewart still smiling. A tough night for him. He'll fall to 6-2. Havener improves to 6-2. And he's standing by with our champ. Here's Gilbert Burns.
You told me. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner, man, Zayne Havener. Look at that crowd. Embrace, embrace. How do you feel, bro? You told me. How do you feel right now?
I feel so fucking good. I can't even describe it, man. But I'll tell you what, I am ready for my Contender Series shot. Or if Woodley wants to fight, let's go. You ain't knocking me out in 5 seconds. Let's go.
You know what? I'll have another question, but come here, Woodley, the milkman. That's an amazing fight. You know, both guys look good tonight. Woodley with a crazy first round, 4-second finish. And Havener with a submission. Good fight for you guys. Give me that face off. Yeah, congrats guys. Just stay here for a second. Bro, I don't know what's coming for you guys. Maybe a Contender Series, maybe a call from the UFC, but if not, we have a match. What do you see on Woodley? What do you expect for this fight?
I think he's going to try and wrestle me. I don't know, this might be surprising, but I think he's a pretty decent wrestler. So there's a good chance he's going to try and take me down and hug me. So I'm going to do my best to stop that and fuck him up in the process. So let's see what happens.
I like that. How that sounds for you? He's got a great chin. That was a great war, his fight, so I know we'd put on a show. And of course, I'm going to try to wrestle him, but maybe I'll knock him out in 4 seconds. Who knows?
That's a fight right there, guys. One more face-off. Ladies and gentlemen, Zayne and Jake Woodley. Congratulations, guys.
Gilbert Burns wanted the face-off, and he got it. What a matchup that would be for the vacant LFA middleweight strap. Zayne getting it done. Another underdog pulling off an upset, taking out Andrew Stewart. And of course, Jake Woodley with that record-setting knockout. There is Havener with his nice guy submission fighting team. Coming off a round 1 RNC win his last time out, but this was a statement from Zayne Havener. The biggest win of his career by far, and the one that may have just earned him a title shot. Wow, what a way to end LFA number 235, our 3rd trip here in Louisville. We spoke about how much history is here in this building, from Freedom Hall, and Muhammad Ali having his first professional bout here, but Gilbert Burns, we saw some history made tonight as well. And I'm just so proud, you got your face-off. You wanted that face-off, and you got it, my man.
I'm so happy we got a face-off. So happy that we got a performance. You got a great night of fights, a lot of finishes, but the Milkman and Havener, they both delivered, and we're so happy. I hope we get the main event soon. If the guys don't get a call for the Contender Series or for the UFC, we have a great main event soon in LFA. I'm so happy.
Oh, really a spectacular statement by Havener and by Woodley, Gilbert Burns, and a spectacular way to end the evening. You know, disappointing, of course, for Stewart and Wright. Wright, many people thought was on the cusp of that Contender Series or UFC call-up, so a disappointing night for him, but I love this matchup. The LFA middleweight division has been stacked for years. We talked about so many of our champions moving on to the UFC, and if we can make Havener and Woodley happen, if they don't move on to the UFC or Contender Series, that is a high-level UFC type of matchup, right?
That's a high-level fight right there.
Absolutely. Well, we saw some incredible finishes here at LFA number 235. We'll check out some of the results first, and we go through the action. And David Richardson was a huge underdog, and he got the victory over Jimmie Pace Jr. And then what a finish for Erik Calvert, the second half of the Fighting Calvert brothers. His brother Scott fought on the prelims. Calvert got a much-needed win via triangle choke for him. A back and forth win for Kestin McClain. That was a successful debut for him. And then, oh my gosh, what a performance by William Lopshire. Keeps his spotless record intact. Lopshire pulls off the submission due to strikes in the second round, taking out Will Davis. And then the record-setting finish here in the LFA, a 4-second knockout by Jake Woodley, ending the evening of David Wright and Gilbert Burns. Some incredible performances.
Wow, some crazy fights right there.
Let's take a look at the finishes, and here's Erik Calvert.
Calvert looked great. He reminds me of Charles Oliveira, you know, going forward with the strikes, got taken down, didn't care, got a finish, and look at Woodley.
Now don't blink. Boom goes the dynamite, and down goes David Wright. Statement made from Jake Woodley. Hey, the wrestler's got some punching power too, apparently. And then this was a select submission win for Zayne Havner.
Havner looked great. Oh my God, what a way to finish the night. That was a beautiful finish. We got a couple of great knockouts. I told you, I had a good feeling about this night. I think it's going to be a lot of finish, great fights. And we didn't have one single boring fight, so it was amazing night of fights. I'm so glad that I came here. I was with the high hopes and the card delivery.
They did, and what a crowd here again in Louisville, Kentucky. They were loud. They got here early for the prelims, and they are just filing out. Incredible. Man, you brought it. It's been a minute. We worked down in Brazil, I guess, over a year ago, and man, so good to have you back in the booth. I think that you might be a little bit even more busy now that you're retired. You're doing everything, but well done tonight.
Yeah, I'm very happy. I love to call the fights. It was a pleasure to be. I'm very glad that I came, that I make a time I came. I'm working harder, like you said, grappling, UFC, BJJ. I just opened up an agency managing guys, and I'm the commentary. So, but I love to be busy. Tomorrow morning, I'm back home. But I was glad. I'm glad that I came ahead to enjoy, watch a lot of fights, a lot of good upcoming guys. So I was glad. That was a great night.
Well, and happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Big weekend for everyone who's a dad. We'll keep it rolling. For me, it'll be the 6th event in 7 weeks on 3 different continents. So I'm a little busy too. Here we go, Friday, June 26th, Phoenix, Arizona. Arizona Financial Theater. Grand Canyon State will play host to LFA, a number 236. International Superstars clash when Eduardo Torres from Chile tangles with Aziz Osorbek Ulu representing Kyrgyzstan. Tickets are still available at livenation.com. And of course, we will air live on Vice TV. The executive producers of the LFA are the Imperial Family Companies, Ed Suarez, Sven Bean, and Mark Beery. The future is indeed now here in the LFA. Our broadcast EP, Christopher Markwell, producer tonight, Jamie McClintock and AJ Pacheco, Blade Minor. Directed by Roberto Rios, our tech manager, Joe Ameglio, audio, Christian Lopez. For my broadcast partners, Gilbert Burns, Carissa Maxwell, Mike Kendall, I'm Ron Kruk, and that is all from Louisville, Kentucky.